How are you, Tanner? What's up, man?
So, Harlan, tonight is the night everyone's been waiting for.
Oh, you mean, are you saying I'm pregnant and I'm going to deliver my baby? Or
Right.
What do you mean? Oh,
Well,
you mean the comedy show?
Well, I don't know. You're not pregnant? Is that what you're saying?
Wait, I'm not pregnant.
All right, okay.
Again? God. Boy, I'm so glad we cleared that up. Thank you for this.
It's been going around. People, I actually saw it was written in a bathroom stall on the weekend, so I wanted to talk to you about that.
Yeah. You know, you're like my own personal Dr. Phil. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm glad we moved past that, and
yeah,
we can, the scarring aside, we'll the show is what you're doing tonight.
But yeah, we were talking about my show, right?
At the Broadway Theater, yeah.
It's the Comzilla Comedy Tour. It's my first time rolling through Saskatchewan, and I think I was here 12 years ago with Just for Laughs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's time to get back there. All my fans from my movies, like Dumb and Dumber, Half Baked, Something About Mary, Rocket Man, Sorority Boys, Down Periscope, all my movies. I'm here to make you laugh. I haven't forgotten you. My God.
Now, hey, when you found out that they're making this Dumb and Dumber 2, what were your first thoughts on it? Because I know a lot of people that were really big fans of the movie, and you're the character you play with the whole sheriff in that movie is amazing. But to bring it back, I think a lot of people said, I think they should have just left that one untouched.
I'm mixed because I really want to see Jim Carrey getting back to being insane and doing the crazy stuff he does, because I think he left that for a little while and it hurt him.
Yeah.
So, A, I'm glad they're doing it back, and B, everyone's been asking me, are you in it? Are you in it? And I'm like, I had a small part in the first one. I was the pee-drinking motorcycle cop, and it was a great role. It was my first movie role. And it was a small role, so they didn't find room for it in the sequel. But like I said, I'm just happy they're doing it. And I hope it resonates, because I think we need wacky movies. But you're right. You just don't know if 20 years later, if it's going to play to the same crowd,
Should have protested. You could have showed up every day on set drinking your own pee, being like, put me in. I still got it.
I'm pregnant, damn it. Oh, God.
I'm drinking for 2 now.
I'm drinking for 2 now. Oh, my God. I feel so violated.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But, yeah, I'm excited it's coming out. And, hopefully it's great. That the trailer looks really great. And, I think fall's a great time for comedy. It's coming out in November, and people are just through the summer. They're back to school. They're back to work. And I feel like it's a great time for us to roll through town with the Comzilla Comedy Tour and make people laugh. So it's going to be me up there for an hour, and my show's always unpredictable. I love to rock and roll and talk with the audience and improv and do all my material. And then we have a great opening act, and Dan Quinn's going to be there. So it's going to be an awesome show, man.
Now, how long have you been doing comedy now? What's the total span since you started? How many years has it been? Or do you don't want to go there?
No, I'm proud of it, man. I'm amazed that I've been able to have such an amazing stand-up comedy career, because, like anything, it's iffy. You don't know if it's going to last. And I'm coming up on my 30th year of doing stand-up. It blows my mind.
Wow.
I almost can't believe it. So it's not like you're coming to see a startup kid. You're coming out to see a veteran. Thank you very much. I'll show my stretch marks.
Knowing what you know now, though, if you could go back to a young Harlan, what would you tell him? Like, what's that big thing that you really learned over the years that you definitely that's like the key to success in comedy?
You know what? I would say do it exactly the same, because what I did is I took a lot of chances. I followed my dreams, and it was really scary. It was scary to, I'm a Canadian boy. I lived in the suburbs of Toronto, and I had to look in the mirror one day and say, Harlan, you're about to step away from everyone you know, everything you know. You're going to move to a country that's bigger, crazier, faster, and you're taking all the money you have in the bank, which wasn't a lot, and you're going to go for it. And I just went for it, man, and that's all you can do, and so I wouldn't do anything differently,
Is it true what they say? Are the Canadian fans, are we really that more polite compared to the American fans? Because I don't know. Is it true?
No, I wouldn't say so. No, especially when the Canadians get a little drunk.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
when you're drunk, you're just like every other fan. But fortunately, you know, people aren't always drunk, obviously. But no, I'd say comedy fans are the same almost all over the world, man. They get excited. They want to laugh. They're there to see a great show. They feed off your energy. Every now and then you get some moron that wants to kind of disrupt the show in a bad way. And I usually have to put them in their place. But, you know, a little fun heckling or a little back and forth with the audience it's kind of exciting because you don't know where it's going to go, and that's what I like to do.
See, the comedians I talk to that come through Canada, they always say lots of places in Alberta, like the oil towns, Lethbridge, all that kind of stuff, Red Deer. They say that's the worst crowds you can get.
Well, I think because up there your demographic is a lot of amped up young males, and they've got a lot of testosterone, and they like to drink, and so whenever you're in kind of that pack mentality, it can get pretty rowdy and out of control. But that's the cool thing about doing it the amount of time I've been doing it. You kind of learn how to deal with people like that, and you know, hopefully you make it through to the other side of the Fort McMurray cluster bomb, you know?
That's when you're drinking your own pee can come back into play again. That's
always a showstopper. Just when a heckler thinks he's got you beat, you know, you start drinking your own pee and you win every time.
Harland Williams, man, it's going to be so cool to see you. I actually tried to see you a couple of years ago. I think you were at Edmonton, and I was too late. You were at it was the comic strip in Edmonton, if that's correct. But
oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was there about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, please come out, and everyone in town, come out and catch the show. We're really going to be killing it, and then we're going to do a meet and greet after the show, so if you want to stop by and do pictures and stuff, we'll be there, man.
What is it like performing, though? Now, before we go, we're just talking about the pictures thing. Now with social media being such a big thing, does it add a lot of stress that if there's an awkward moment on stage, like it's going to be on the internet the next day? You find it really, really kind of amps up the nerves a bit, knowing that people are filming you now and photos and...
Not really. Not when I'm on stage. I block it out. I mean, the rule of the day now is you're really not allowed to take photos and videotape during a show. That's kind of the standard rule at comedy clubs. But
people do it.
You have to block it out. You know, you just if you think about it too much, it throws off your show. So I don't let it bother me.
All right. Well, look at you. You're like unstoppable, man.
Yeah. Screw technology. Screw phones.
Screw hecklers.
Yeah. I wonder if a Cyclops walked into an Apple store and said, "I want an iPhone," if the clerk would start snickering. Imagine that. It'd be like, "Hi, I'd like an iPhone, please. I'm a Cyclops." Why are you laughing? You said iPhone, and you only have one eye.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure chatting with you, my friend. I guess that's our time. But we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Come on out to Comzilla. We'll see you there. And thanks a million for supporting. And it's great to be back home in front of my Canadian peeps.
All right, Harland. Well, you have a good day. Are you here right now? Are you already here?
Yeah, no? I'm rocking it in Regina right now. I'm on the roof of the KFC trying to get some of that aroma into my skin.
Oh, man. How's Regina for you? Is that okay?
It's great, except for the stretch marks.
That's where you got pregnant. That's what happens.
That's right.
That's what they say. You go to
KFC.
Go to Regina, you get pregnant and some Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's when you drive into town. That's what it says.
That's it.
Where it tells you like what the city can offer. You know, they got full service. They got they got camping. They got RV hookups. They got
You get pregnant on the roof of the KFC. It's in the brochure.
Oh man, I feel ripped off if I go home without a baby.
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
a
Harland.
baby in a bucket, yeah.
That's how they come out. They just
that's right.
They catch it in a bucket. I won't even get into the whole dipping sauces thing. That's a whole nother conversation.
Let's leave that alone till next time.
All right, man. We will talk to you. We'll probably see you tomorrow, I guess, after the show, hopefully.
All right. Thanks so much. Great talking to you, man.